Every time Pope Francis becomes more involved with international politics, he gains even more acclaim. The reopening of Cuba and the United States embassies in their respective countries was directly linked to the Pope, though he has downplayed his role. Now, Pope Francis has inserted himself into the fight to address climate change, and he's brought an even more bold strategy. His goal is to influence the upcoming climate change summit in Paris. Laudato Si was the opening move, and a Vatican conference with some of the world's most important mayors was the next step.
Pero en los últimos años las ciudades se han convertido en un factor muy dinámico en las negociaciones, en la discusión del cambio climático. Y esto tiene una razón. Cuando una ciudad sufre inundaciones producto de mayores tormentas severas, un régimen de precipitación que ha cambiado, el vecino inundado no le reclama al IPCC o a las Naciones Unidas por la demora en las negociaciones. Lo que el vecino busca es que el gobierno local le dé respuesta.
In addition to addressing climate change, the conference also dealt with the difficult issue of human trafficking. He said the two are interlocked because people become susceptible to exploitation when environmental problems make them more vulnerable.
Hay una relación de incidencia mutua, sea del ambiente sobre la persona, sea de la persona en el modo como trata el ambiente.
In order to influence the powerful, Pope Francis is using an unusual method. He has given a voice to people who have been marginalized by human trafficking and climate change, along with those who directly represent them.
Creemos que es necesario que la ONU determine fundamentalmente que la trata de personas es un crimen de lesa humanidad y la ONU se resiste a eso.
One of the most powerful moments from Pope Francis's trip to Latin America was his meeting with extremely poor people. He delivered one of his most powerful social speeches to them, and again made the world focus on the most excluded. The question that remains to be seen is whether powerful leaders will embrace this way of doing politics.
El hambre es criminal.